But the stories were well written. I think this is the one that when DeFalco took over. If this is the last issue, then that would be DeFalco's issue. Oh, wait, no, this is not the last issue, so it went beyond 8. 7. Shit, I don't remember how many. May have been 10, 11, because this is an Englehart issue, and Engle's not the last one. Oh yeah, the last one has this giant spider that's coming at her and shit. And this is the costume she keeps for the couple of issues that are left. Hold up. Sorry, my memory's not what it once was. I have the issues, but I gotta dig for them, and you know, I just kind of grabbed one of them. I was like, okay, I got this one, that'll work. I can kind of remember a lot of the stuff because they don't really add new characters all that much. And they make her part of something called Star Hunters. Alright, it was originally written by Dave Michelinie. This is what she wore in her first appearance. Which is not a bad costume. It's a little 70s garish. 1976. So obviously they're following they're chasing the Star Wars trend at this point. And it's like right after 1975's, you know, A New Hope. So yeah. So her parents were slaves, she was born a slave, she knew no better till she was freed by... Oh, the lightning noise are scientists. They weren't the other monsters. Oops. Yeah, she was taught how to... Oh, Dagon. Seriously, they named him Dagon. Wow. They got away with that. Okay. Fine. Stephanie's first... Starfire. Seen a fan fiction, I gave her the name Stephanie Starfire, then I realized that didn't really work, so it was Stacy. Anyway, I gave her a name for when I did my little fan fiction shit on the thing, and I made a few changes here and there. But that's not important. Because right now we're talking about the actual thing that was published by DC. And it was a fun little comic. It did everything it needed to do. It told a good story. It had an interesting character. She had a good look, I think, yeah. Was she she was good at swordsmanship, archery, tracking, and, you know, pistols and shit, laser guns and shit like that. And she's revealed as one of the eternal champions of Star Hunters, which I think was fucking stupid because it wasn't really necessary, but whatever, it gave her another appearance. Because other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. She's counted as Starfire 2. I'm not sure why, because she predates Starfire 1 by years. But okay, she's Starfire 2. Sure, fine, whatever. Oh, I see. She's Starfire 2 because Red Star, the Russian superhero, was the first one. That's why. Okay, never mind. Oops. Who showed up in the 60s? So, yeah, the hot... Excuse me. Fuck it. The hot orange woman, yeah, her. Cordy, anyway. She's the third person to use that, and obviously the most popular of the bunch. But originally, this was Starfire. After listening to, what Fire and Water did about Atari Force, I decided, you know, I used to like this one series. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, you can tell by the way her jawline is and whatnot, and the way she's set. Vosberg was a big fan of Kirby, but fuck it, everybody was a big fan of Kirby, let's be honest here. That's why he can storytell well. His artwork is better than this if you look it up online and whatnot. Because I ended up doing it after the series. He did some stuff for Tales from the Crypt when it was a TV show. Mike Vosberg. Yeah, because here we go. We got the whole story here. It's pretty awesome. It's a Steve Englehart story, and drawn by Mike Vosberg. And it got Vince Coletta. The writers changed like 3 or 4 times, but The artist, excuse me, the inker and penciler stay the same. The art team is the same. I don't know who colored it because they didn't mention that back in these days. You see, it was like by the 70s, you would get creator credits for pencilers, writers, and whatnot, editors and shit. No, you would get, for whatever reason, this one does not tell you who colored it. So either Vosburg came back and colored it, or we don't know who colored it. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, but this is the whole Djinn story where she's using the technology of the computer that's controlling the thing. The Yorg were the shadow creatures. Minogs and Yorg. Okay, the names for the two villains were stupid, but, I mean, come on, it's a living shadow. And it's not one, it's like a bunch of them. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't use them that much. I made it like Lady Djinn was crazy and thought she saw them, but they weren't really there. And the Minogs I used more because they just seemed like more capable villains. But yeah, they're decent. Apparently they can be shot with lasers, I guess, because it's got light to it. So lightning can harm them. Excuse me, light weapons such as a laser pistol can't harm them for some reason. And we have a thing that, yeah, this is why I think she should have gotten more to do, because Lady Djinn is using the Minogs against the Yogs. Mygrogs against the Yogs. And playing both sides of the middle, towards the middle, to try to take power and to get out of this shit. Because she's a scam artist. But, I mean, come on. She's in this effed up situation. I used her as a main villain. She could have been a Lando type character. And you find out that the Lords of Light went too far with their science and issues happened. And Thump, understanding the computers well enough, is the one who ends up saving the day. He even has one of the Lords of Light type little symbols on, excuse me, one of their type symbols on his chest. All they knew him as was a big freaking fighter. He was fighting this big monster when they rescued him because they could use his strength because he was a gladiator, because that's what they ended up doing with humans. The Mygrogs, the Yogs hate each other. They think it's a trap, but she's really just using them against each other, and she tries to escape at the end. The computer ends up putting her in it, which... Human computer thing, yeah. That more could have been done with that, but she just ends up getting destroyed because Starburst and, of course, Thump used the thing to destroy the base. More Thump than anything, which is kind of... I don't know. Anyway, she was a great commander and whatnot, but science wasn't her thing, so you had to have somebody who did do that, and that became Thump, which made sense. Again, the last issue was done by DeFalco. I have it somewhere in here, but I have to go dig for it, and it wasn't really my main focus of things. But I'm pretty sure Megan got on it for a while, too. But it was created by Dave Michelinie. I think that's how it said, Michelinie? I don't know. And Vosburg. If I'm mispronouncing it, I am so sorry. Please don't come for me. Anyway.